What if you scribbled an idea on a napkin and it became a limitless scale tech company poised for exit? What if you had a vision of eliminating an inefficiency in your community, industry, or the world, and you had a chance to co-found a company and bring this product or service to the market? What if we could positively impact every social issue with tech? 10x Tech Tank is the #1 daily show for everything tech entrepreneurship. And whether you are technical or not, you will learn, be inspired, and witness transformation in the making. People will share tech ideas on napkins. People will showcase minimum viable tech products. People will explain their cash-flowing tech companies looking for acceleration. And if the person is right, and their idea is right, and the market is right, and the business model is right, then there's a great chance you will witness some serious magic. We are on a mission to build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. And we invite you to make history with us. Together, we achieve more.
Welcome to 10x Tech Tank. My name is Jared, and I'm with the
Eric Nosal.
Oh, I told you, always be alert.
Yes.
Always be alert. You never know what's going to happen in the
absolutely.
tank. And thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up this evening to hear entrepreneurs pitching us from around the world, right? Every evening, Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, we have entrepreneurs sharing their visions. They're sharing their dreams. They're sharing what we call their napkins. Do you realize every great company that you've become accustomed to working with and using and you're inspired by, it all started on a piece of paper. It all started on a napkin just like this. Just like this. Everything starts as a concept. And then the person that has that concept sees it as a vision, and then they execute on it. And tonight is a night where you're going to see people beginning to execute on their vision. And their hope is that we and you see potential in their idea. And I need your help. Eric needs your help. We need you to comment below whenever you see something that you stand for and when you stand against. Help influence us so that we make the right decision with regards to due diligence. Because what we're looking for is the right person with the right idea in the right market and the right business model. And if you get the vibe, let us know in the comments below. All right, with that, let's get the show started. You ready, E-Penny?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think you're ready.
No, I'm totally ready.
Tell me, say it again.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get the first entrepreneur in the tank. We are back in the tank with another entrepreneur. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Is it me? This is Bilal.
Where are you calling from, Bilal?
This is Bilal Eid. I'm calling from Turkey.
Awesome. All the way from Turkey. So you have 5 minutes. Please share your big tech idea. Go for it. We're excited to hear it.
Today, I'll present the project that we have started a few years ago. We have our company is Energo, and we have more than one legal entity operating, and we are doing the energy business since a few years. And today we have started also since 3 years the digital mining, cryptocurrency mining. Our long-term aim is to have there is a lot of wasted renewable energy, like wind and solar energy, wasted energy because of no available load. And we would like to, our long-term aim is to use all the wasted energy from renewable energy to use it for mining and digital mining for the cryptocurrency. Okay, we have the intermittency problem of the renewable energy. It is sometimes not not stable. Also, we have the digital mining is based on the blockchain technology. We are using the verification process via the digital mining, so we can generate income. That statistics shows that if we manage to use all the wasted energy from only wind and solar resources, we can generate up to 16,000 Bitcoin, almost already, and on average $1 billion. So our project is big and our aims are big, but for sure we will do it step by step. To install, our solution is just to install our data mine. We have currently data mining centers for cryptocurrency in many locations all over the world. And we would like to install this data mining center just beside the renewable energy resources, so we can use it, use the wasted energy. Team. So we have the right team. We are up and running. Our project is up and running since a few years, and we are expanding in many locations all over the world. So we are doing the renewable energy business.
Are you making money yet? Are you making any money yet, or not yet?
Yes, sure. We have I will explain the business model. We are making income, and just we would like to expand faster and in a better way. And I will explain why we can collaborate together. So we are making money. Business is profitable. We are growing very fast. So we are in the energy business since almost 5-6 years, and 3 years in digital mining business. We are up and running in some legal entities and some data mining centers based on the regulation in each and every country. So we have in Estonia, Turkey, USA, Russia, Kazakhstan. We are providing the turnkey solution. We have the contact, the suppliers for energy sources, suppliers for digital mining, suppliers for electrical equipments. Our team is monitoring the machines even anywhere in the world via internet. We are capable to handle all the aspects of the projects, from receiving the payment until the distribution, the fees or the revenue of the investment or the operation based on the business model.
1 minute left and we have questions for you. 1 minute. You're doing a great job, but 1 minute.
Okay. Our services, we are providing the full services from the installation of the systems until the operation, also the operation, both of them. And we have the one of the business model that we are operating in is to share the revenue. So if the data mining center is generating profit, we are taking percentage for our management. If it is not making any profit, we will not take any profit. We are expanding regardless what happened in the market, regardless the investor. We are expanding. We have like machines under management or asset under management, $100,000 2 years ago. Last year, almost $1 million. We are planning to have $10 million this year. Maybe with you, we can expand even faster. And we have a clear, good strategy to expand. Okay, perfect partner for you. We believe that.
Bilal, let's get with a couple questions. Thanks for sharing.
You can stop sharing your screen. Great job. Great presentation.
So what is your greatest need right now as far as software? Do you need any software built, or do you just basically need the money to put out more of these mining rigs?
Okay, I need the money to secure some big, we are mainly we have like opportunity in Texas for some renewable energy resources. We would like to purchase it. This is an assets. So the investor will be the owner of that assets as well. And we will use the energy produced in also from the grid to operate the data mining centers. So whatever, I think we are looking for $100 million to purchase assets and manage it and operate it with big investor who has the capability, marketing capability, and credit to get finance from the bank.
What does your current team look like?
What's your
current team?
I didn't get the question.
What's your team? Like, who's working with you?
Team. Okay, we have 8 of them. We are outsourcing some of the tasks, and we have 8 workers working in the project.
So I may have missed this. So are you making money now? And if yes,
Yes.
What kind of revenue are you producing? I know this has been for a few years now. So what has been your revenue?
Okay, the average income out of let's take give percentage. We are making like out of any asset we are receiving, we are making like 60% a year. This is the average based on the market, and we are taking 25%.
So what does that equate into? Like, are you making $1 million a year? Are you making $10 million?
Okay,
$100 million, right? So $100 million, I would have to assume you're making an enormous amount of money to have a raise of that
60.
size.
It is also can be the same number, 60%, and out of the 60%, we will take 25%, and we will keep 50 to the investment and 25 to expand and make the project bigger.
Got it. What else you got?
How is 60% a revenue number?
How happens? Okay, I think that's need. Okay, the mining sector, everything is transparent. By the way, in the blockchain technology, everything transparent. Now you can check that last year the revenue from only Bitcoin mining is $40 million per day. And the most important factor for mining, digital mining, crypto mining, is the electricity cost. And we are the expert in the electricity field and the digital mining. So the point is here, once we get the cheap electricity price, especially for renewable energy, then we can promote our projects for a lot of investors. And at the same time, we can save some income. Now you can easily see how much is that specific machine. We can show it. And that machine, it costs this amount, and it is
see what our audience thinks. So what are your thoughts on this already wonderful company looking to raise some significant resources? Should we move forward in due diligence? Eric, what are you thinking?
So Bilal, you're running a company that a lot of people are kind of dreaming of putting together, right? There's a lot of people out there who know that mining Bitcoin is a revenue generating thing, but there's a lot of things they can't crack. They can't crack the hardware and they can't crack the energy. And it sounds like you've done both. I don't think we would be the right partner for you, though. We mostly focus on software companies and things like that, not such huge, developments and things. But thank you for coming onto the tank. But I'm a no.
Yeah. So listen, you're really impressive. If you've accomplished everything you said, kudos to you, man. It's amazing. Like what you've been able to in just the past few years. It's exciting to see. Like Eric said, it's just not the right fit for us. If we can't 10x you faster than you can on your own, then we're just not the right partner. And I'm confident you have what you need. And there's going to be some investor that makes more sense than us to participate. So for that reason, we're out. But wonderful job with your presentation today. All right. After commercial break, we'll have another entrepreneur in the tank.
Blueprinted is the place where you can go in and put those steps in there and then be able to impact the world and monetize on that by having a marketplace in the community that we're developing for you in Blueprinted.
So we've created the app for any expert to be able to come in and put their steps, their exact steps to success in our app and put it on a marketplace where people can go and buy their steps to any success.
We are back from commercial break with another entrepreneur in the tank. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Mesek El-Medi. I'm based in Ivory Coast.
Awesome. Wonderful. Well, we appreciate you being here. You have 5 minutes. Please share your tech idea.
So my enterprise is Babimo. What we are doing here is we are building an ecosystem, a payment ecosystem for the African countries. So what we are basically doing is that we have built 3 apps. It's called Babimo. We are building 3 apps, and the application is based for the normal person, the normal consumer. One for the consumer, one for the merchant, and the third is for the point of sales. So the final objective of this application is to let people do payment and they can transfer the money between them. So
is this already built, or this is an idea for you? Where are you at in the process?
No, it's already built. We are launching the app on February.
Congratulations!
Next month.
How long have you been working on this for?
We are 4 of us, 3 developers, and I'm the responsible.
And how long? How long has it been?
It's 1 year and 2 months now. I've started the project since December 2020.
And have you invested money into it or just time?
Yes, of course. I've invested more than $20,000 in it.
Awesome.
And we have three servers from AWS. I don't know if you know it, and we are programming to launch the app in 3 different countries: in Ivory Coast, in Senegal, and finally in Mali. It's African countries. It's an ecosystem that we have built for the African countries. Because in America we have Stripe, we have PayPal, but here we can't do payment. All is in cash, and we want.
How do you make money? Is it it's some transaction fee? Is that the business model?
Yes, from the transaction. We have some fees on each transaction. Like when you put money on the app, you have 1% fees that you can share with the point of sales. The point of sales receive 0.3% and you receive 1%. That's how it's going.
0.3%?
Yeah, 0.3% for the point of sales, like the point when the final client is going to withdraw the money.
That's 0.003. Yeah.
It's like the commission.
What else is in the market right now? Like so you're going to launch on February 2nd, and people are going to have to start either leaving something that already exists and using what you're using, or they're not using anything, and you have to start educating them on why they need to use a platform like this. So speak into the current landscape. Is there nothing like it? You're in a blue ocean of zero competition, or there is competition and you have to now show that you're better than some other alternative out there?
No, there is competition. There is real competition on the market. We are on the red ocean, not the blue ocean. Because we have an American actor, I don't know if you know it, it's Wave.
Yeah.
Wave. Yes, he is present on the market, and we also have the operator Telecom.
What makes your platform better? Why would somebody use your platform versus one of these other platforms?
Our platform is for the consumer, and what we are doing is payments. We are not doing transfer, and we are not doing like what the others are doing. The others are doing transfer from person to person. What we are based, our niche is the payments. Like if you go to the supermarket, you can pay with the app.
Oh,
people can pay with this app. Yes.
Now, for the supermarket to be able to take this payment, what do they need to do? What's their onboarding process like?
They don't need to do anything. They just have to have a QR code, because we are doing payment via QR code. QR code.
What's your plan to get on the first, your first 1,000 users? What's your plan to get that?
So the first 1,000 users, we are going to get them from what we call here. It's like we are doing collaboration with brands that already are present on the market, with great brands. We are doing already partnership with them, and they are just waiting for us to launch the app, and we will brand their business like we are doing partnership, and we are doing partnership also with apps. We have food delivery apps named Glovo and Jumia. We are doing partnership with them to get more consumers, and consumers can pay on their app with our app, with Babimo. We are offering them APIs.
What do you
that's how it's going.
So you're going live really soon. So what do you think? Like, you came on to pitch, you're doing a great job. I'm really impressed with what you've accomplished in the past 14 months. Congratulations. You didn't even invest that much money. Maybe a lot of money, like it's all relative, but it's really not that much money to get a product out the door. So congratulations on that as well. What do you need? Are you looking for an investor? Are you looking for someone to promote you to the world? Are you looking for a bigger team to help accelerate on the innovation side? Is it a combination of all three? What are your needs?
My needs, first of all, thank you for the congrats. And my needs, first of all, is I need promotion for my brand, and I also need money. I need the both. Because what we are projecting to do is to conquer the African payment system. Like there you have Visa, but here we will have Babimo. That's how things are going to. That's how we are seeing.
What's your background? Like what have you done before this? What's your background? So
I'm already working in a company that that's how I get the idea, because the company I'm working in, it's an operator telecom that is the concurrent of Wave.
Oh, okay.
So I'm already working in that field, and I'm a exclusive distributor of a mobile money operator here.
Very cool.
Yes.
Listen, you're very impressive. Let's see what our audience thinks. What are your thoughts on this launch? It's coming up really soon. So exciting for you. I mean, it's a big deal to get to that point, right? 14 months ago, it was an idea on paper. And you're probably thinking to yourself, like, how do I bring this thing to life? And then you bring on this little team to support you, and you put some of your hard-earned money into the vision. And 14 months later, it's about to go live. And that's when it gets real, right? That's when it gets real. Because when you go live, you want to make sure you get a lot of attention, a lot of eyeballs, and you need to promote. You need to promote really hard. You need to promote everywhere. Congratulations for getting to this point. What are your thoughts, audience, on us taking the next step with due diligence? Eric, what are you thinking?
So for the next steps on due diligence, I actually think that what you've done is something that we should congratulate you for. You've come a really long way, and I really like, and you should be proud of yourself. So I'm the reason why I'm leaning towards no on due diligence is because it's just going to be so competitive. And I'd almost be afraid of like even a US or a European based payment system coming into Africa and taking the market. But I would do a unique deal for yourself. I'm so far leaning towards a no, but I'll offer you going into our due diligence period. But what I need to definitely see is how are we going to be able to capture that market share, even if Stripe were to come to Africa, or even if like one of these bigger companies were to come to Africa. I'm very interested in how far you've come. It's amazing to hear, but I just think there's so much competition that I'm putting it on your plate as far as due diligence. But those are the things we'd have to come over if you do due diligence.
And I'm really on the same page. I'm so impressed with what you've been able to accomplish. It's radical. I mean, idea 14 months later, it's about to go live, mini team, small investment. And it's like, it's potentially so competitive, right? Like you said yourself, it's a red ocean. It's a really bloody ocean. And it doesn't mean you won't make it. Like you very well might make it. Like, look what you've done so far. So I'm a yes for due diligence. There's a small investment to go into due diligence. And what you're going to need to do if you decide to go into due diligence with us is what Eric just said. Like, how are you going to distinguish yourself? Let's pretend we don't exist because we want to see how you think. How do you get to market on your own? How do you start to scale? How do you not just get suppressed by all the other players in the space? I'm a total yes on you. I'm a yes on due diligence, but really come prepared to have that conversation with us. And congratulations once again. Absolutely amazing. All right. After this break, we'll have another entrepreneur in the tank.
This is the great secret of my life. The thing that has made me is one word. Dude, this thing is so big. It's about the 10X movement.
The 10X movement had really improved my life dramatically.
Now I'm a millionaire because of it.
Our business was at $2 million. This year we're on projection to do $25 million.
Our revenue went up 29%.
We've already got our tickets for next year as well.
Before we even started, I could go home right now and I got my money's worth.
That's why I come to GrowthCon, and I'll always come to GrowthCon.
10X means a lot to me. 10X, like I told you, is just the beginning. 10 times more power to help those that need it the most. 10 times more power to motivate and inspire those out there. Give him a 10X!
With other people witnessing what's happening with us,
is like chains are being broken from families everywhere.
I'm going to tell you, 10X, it was a lifesaver, a life changer for me. And just because of what it's done for my family and what it's done for me.
And this is where people get stuck, and that's why we do the 10X Growth Conference, to get you out of comfort, to get you out of comparing yourself to somebody in Pakistan that has nothing. We want to make this a big event for you. Our goal is to change your lives. Welcome to your 10X Growth Conference.
All right, there we have it. Another group of entrepreneurs sharing their big tech ideas. We love doing this. We thank you for your attendance. It's fun because in real life now we're seeing people and they're like, I watched that show. I love that entrepreneur. It's so cool. This was just like a concept.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I don't know, 2 months ago? Like 2.5 months ago?
I don't even know.
Time
it feels like 2 weeks
here.
ago. It feels like 3 years ago.
It's wild. But like literally it was a Thursday afternoon. And I came to you and Tiffany. I'm like, I want to launch a show. And you guys are like, what are we going to do on the show? I'm like, I don't know. It's going to be kind of like Shark Tank, but just way cooler. And you're like, what does that mean? I'm like, Shark Tank's awesome. It's the American dream. People are coming with their little businesses and they're getting a check from Mr. Wonderful and Mark Cuban. And then they're on the shelves of Bed Bath & Beyond. And then they made millions of dollars. And I love that. But the one thing about Shark Tank, for the vast majority of those companies, they're just not going to change the world. Like, is your life gotten any better because of Scrub Daddy?
I don't even know.
Listen, and I'm not poo-pooing Scrub Daddy. It's awesome, but it's a sponge. Like, it's a sponge. Like, it's not changing the world. And the stuff that we hear in the tank, it just changes the world. So it was a Thursday afternoon, right before the holidays. And I'm like, let's launch the show. Let's launch a show. And Tiffany's like, when do you want to do it? I'm like, I don't know. It looks like I have 2 to 3 on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
yeah.
I think 2 to 3 on Tuesday, we can do it. And that was it. Like, we did our first show and it was a hit. We had tens of thousands of views. And we did our second show the week after that, tens of thousands of views. And I'm thinking to myself, we need to get bolder with this. We need a daily show. And that was the beginning of the daily show. And we want to thank you for being here. But the one thing I want to ask you to do is don't just be a spectator in this story. I know you have an idea. I know there's an idea that you've written on a piece of paper. You put it in your closet. You put it in your wallet. You're so afraid to tell anyone because you don't know if they're going to steal it. They don't know to make fun of it. And I'm here to tell you this is a safe place for you. And I encourage you right now, don't delay, submit the idea. Head over to pitch10x.com and submit the idea. It's a free submission. Our team will then review it. And if we see potential, we're going to invite you to pitch us in the tank. So you can meet this dude, you can meet me, and you can meet our audience as well. We appreciate you for your attendance. I want to challenge you right now. Don't just be a spectator. Submit your idea. And we can't wait to see you in the tank. All right. Bye for now.
Which napkin will become the next exit? Which MVP will evolve into a unicorn? Which cash-flowing tech company will reach the next level? Our hope and desire is that it's yours. Your idea, your MVP, your cash-flowing tech company. Now is your time. Head over to 10xincubator.com and submit your idea so that you get on the tank and give us the chance to transform your napkin into an exit. That's 10xincubator.com. That's 10xincubator.com. Let's go.